and welcome to my channel. For those of you new, my name is Dave. Now these videos are mixing journeys with financial freedom, financial products, financial well-being so you, like me, can reach your goals sometime in the future. Now let's get into this video. Now this video is about my self-invested personal pension plan for February 2025. Now I do have a workplace pension from my employment, but I'm restricted. 1, the contribution I can make, and 2, where I can invest my money. So I choose to make my own investments within a self-invested personal pension plan. So what are the aims of the portfolio or my plan? Well, we're looking at annual yield return of 10%. For dividends 2025, £7,000, and a year-end portfolio of £164,000. Now it's not to boast or brag or say, look at me, it's to say, if I can build a sizable portfolio, you can too. If you think long term, you can invest on a regular basis within a tax-free, efficient wrapper. So let's get into this latest video. How is the portfolio done? Well, we started at 144,948. We ended at 149,110. So profit in the month of £4,162. Year to date, 2025, up 9.43%. So our funds have obviously struggled, but our shares have done extremely well. So a nice start to 2025. Now we normally make monthly contributions of £250 on the first of each month, automated through direct debit, and the government gives us tax relief as a basic rate taxpayer in the UK. Our platform provider would charge us fees, so £18, £22 in the month, based upon a percentage of our portfolio value. What are our funds and our shares held? Well, predominantly UK based. At the moment, nearly 78% in UK and Europe, 20% in USA and Americas, and nearly 2% in Asia and emerging markets. Now, during the month, we received a small dividend from AJ Bell, the platform provider, £21.53. Now, we're well below expectations, but we will have some great months, mainly April, May, as the results season is underway now. But across our shares, we've got a yield of 5.04%. Now, let's look at, shall we say, where the holdings are held in the portfolio. So at the moment, our shares, we own 15 shares. 13 in profit, 3 in loss. 67% in the FTSE 100, 9% in the FTSE 250, but our total shareholdings is worth nearly £112,000. So let's dive into what holdings we have within the portfolio. Now our largest holding is Aviva, an insurance company. Had great results in the month. We own nearly 5,000 shares, £27,000, a great month, but it makes up 18% of the portfolio. Now the results were out, got a yield of 6.3%, but a final dividend payable of £22.3 a share, so it will give us over £1,000 dividend this year. Our next is Lloyds Banking Group. We own nearly 37,000 shares, £27,000, again 18% of our portfolio, a yield of 4.4%, but annual dividend or final dividend of 2.11p. But again, some great results, and the share price has done very well during 2025. Another good company with results out recently is HSBC. We own 1,244 shares, nearly £12,000, 8% of our portfolio, and it will pay quarterly dividends, shall we say, but a very good track record recently, and the results were very well expected. We own Barclays Banking Group, 3,212 shares, £10,000, 7% of our portfolio, with a yield of 2.6% and a final dividend of 5.5p a share. Now away from the bank, shall we say, we own Drax, the biomass maker, 1,304 shares, £7,000, 5.3% of our portfolio, and the results would show at the start of March, hopefully very good, dividends were increased. We own Greggs, again the results were out in March, but we own 292 shares, £6,000, 4% of our portfolio. They were up 100%, they've now struggled recently. The shares have had a dramatic, shall we say, slump in the month because obviously expectations about future growth, wage increases, but very cash rich. So let's see what happens when the results come out early March. Now back onto the financial services, shall we say, we own L&G. 2,248 shares, nearly £6,000, 3% of our portfolio. But again, like Aviva, very cash rich, Hopefully good results start of March, but a good dividend yield, currently around about 8-9%. We own, shall we say, Sainsbury's, 1,308 shares, nearly £4,000, 2.5% of our portfolio. Had great results at Christmas, so I would say very good trading. Has struggled recently because of cost of living crisis and increasing costs. But everyone needs food, and it does give a yield of around about 4 to 5%. We own, shall we say, Shell 150 shares, £4,000, 3% of our portfolio, and BP, 540 shares, £2,400, 1.5% of portfolio. These struggled lately results. BP is going for some restructuring, but they will pay us a quarter dividends in cash, and we will reinvest that funds in the end of March. We just switch off. Okay. And another share that has struggled, shall we say, is JD Sports, 2,500 shares, £2,000, 1.3% of portfolio. Has struggled. It was cash rich, makes over £1 billion profit, has been on a buying spree, but being affected, shall we say, by consumer confidence within America. Now, other companies we own, small of note. Penn and the Water Company, AG Bar, the drinks provider, AJ Bell, the platform provider, and Card Factory. Now, we normally put our monthly contributions and some dividends in a fund to reduce our exposure to UK. But what we've done this month is somewhat different. Penn and the Water Company had the right to issue, so we bought the shares at a discount. So we topped up our shares to the tune of £293. Hopefully we'll increase dividends, shall we say, payable in the future. And we bought the shares at an offer discount to make it enticing to current investors. Remember, they're my own personal opinions. We see no reason why we're going to sell any shares in the foreseeable future. They're what we call long-term holds. But if you like videos, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Now let's see what sort of holding we hold within our two funds within the portfolio. Now our funds are somewhat simplified. We own two funds. We own a Fidelity World Index fund. We just switch off, done for the vacation. Now it's been given us a return around about 10% year on year. At the moment we own just over £20,000, nearly 14% of the portfolio. Reduced fees of 0.12% and it owns about 1,400 shares. Okay, it has struggled recently, but it was something we're going to top up because, shall we say, we just switch off. Low fees, done for a reason, away from the UK sector. And our final fund, shall we say, is a legal and general technology fund. We own nearly £17,000, 11% of the portfolio, slightly higher fees of 0.32%, and let's just say selective holdings of around about 250 shares. A great run in 2024, has struggled, shall we say, in the past few weeks because what's happened, shall we say, with so-called Trump's tariffs and reaction to America. But, shall we say, the Magnificent Seven had a great result recently. What will happen in the future? But the idea was, we've done it. We don't want to own, shall we say, collective shares. In America, we bought simple, low-cost funds. Remember, my own personal opinions, it's not a get-rich-quick scheme, but it just goes to show, if I can build a portfolio over 6 figures, you can too. If you invest on a regular basis. Get into the habit, shall we say, investing. Just switch off most funds, shall we say, but do it on a regular basis within the tax-free offer. If you like videos, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you again in the next video.